100-metre viewpoint towards the Forth Bridge. From that point you get a really good view of the Forth Bridge quite close up, so you get an acute angle there. So I had a quick stop there, and I did take some photos, a few long exposures. Hopefully they came out okay. It was a challenge to get a good composition there. There was an old anchor cemented into the ground there, so I tried to use it as foreground. It may have worked, I'm not sure. From then on, I stopped off at Inverness for the night. I had a quick walk around the city there. I did take my camera, but I had to charge the battery and I forgot to put the battery back into my camera. That was a bit frustrating. I didn't realise until I was actually 20 minutes away from where I was staying. I did take a few quick mobile phone shots, which were okay. It's a really nice city actually, walking through the Ness Islands along the River Ness. It's a really good walk that. And then the next day I finally arrived up here into Assynt. I'm actually staying near a place called Lochinver, which is a really small coastal town in the wild highlands. Behind me you can just see the Kylesku Bridge, which is quite an important bridge on the northwest coast here. It serves as a link so you can continue the road around the coast. Kylesku, because that's the town it's in. But it's got a nice curve to it as it goes across Loch behind me here. The weather's turned again. About an hour ago I had, well, blue sky and it was really warm actually. And coming back down across the mountain pass, some rain, and the wind's picked up again and it's getting a bit chilly. The weather changes so quickly in this part of the UK. Yeah, I've lost track of the days. I'm not sure which day this is, but I was here a day before. I've returned back to this scene today, just coming back from Inverness, which was a very wet trip. But and then the sky clears and brightens up, and I have blue sky. There's a bit of dark sky behind me there, which is actually helping to balance the scene, the exposure. so I shouldn't need to bracket for this, but you can see the trees behind me. Looks like there's a group of dead trees there, very skeletal looking, and some Scotch pines behind. We're all alone on that little island out in the loch there. So I've taken a series of compositions here, tried a long exposure as well. Just trying to get the neatest composition, so the trees are separation and there's gaps and space between them either side, so they're not clustered too much, especially with the island in the background there. I wanted that separate from the trees on the main island. I've moved my tripod a few times just to get the best composition, and I've tried a few. Hopefully some of them will come out well. But yeah, it's actually a calm day here. Yesterday and day before it was really windy and very difficult for photography. So at least today I'm able to use my tripod. But earlier today it's been really run and gun, especially the weather. The rain was coming down pretty heavy at times. So it's a case of driving, parking up, pull the window down if the rain's not coming towards me and take a quick shot. And then when the rain did clear, the winds dropped and then the midges came out. Whenever I parked up, within seconds I could see hundreds of midges outside my car window. It's a nightmare. Very challenging photography in Scotland, especially this time of year, summer to late summer. It's a beautiful day in the northwest of the Highlands here. The beach you can see behind me, that's called Achmelvich. Hope I pronounced that correctly. But it's a beautiful, clear sand, white sand beach, and you've got the turquoise waters below. The water is so clear, it's beautiful. It's like being in the Caribbean, and it's really warm here today. When I woke up this morning, there was thick cloud and it was raining. It really didn't look like it was going to be a nice day. But in the matter of, well, half an hour, it cleared up and blue sky, really warm. I just had a wander along the cliff here. I've taken a few shots. Yeah, it's still too bright to keep my sunglasses on. Yeah, I've taken a few shots of the bay, looking from the coastal path here. But it's a challenge to get a good composition here. But I'm going to have a wander down onto that bay. Yeah, it's a shame to spoil it and put my footprints on it, but I can see there's footprints already down there, so I'm going to have a wander around and round the cliffs at the back. But yeah, you can't get better than this if you come to Scotland and you get a really nice day like this. It's just beautiful.